narcissistic individuals tend to run from the same criteria. They tend to run from the same belief system. So they tend to believe that they're entitled to things that they haven't earned. They tend to be envious of other people, believing that other people have all the luck, that other people are privileged, that other people have something that they don't. They tend to believe that they are special. They like to think that they're superior. They have a lack of empathy for other people. Therefore, they tend to use many different manipulative behaviours in order to get their needs met by others. And when it comes to narcissistic individuals, when we're unaware of the behaviour and the tactics that they use, we're often quite naive and don't have the understanding of what they are doing to us. So even when narcissistic individuals use overt behaviours which are a little bit more obvious, we're not always aware of what they're doing. However, many narcissistic individuals use subtle covert behaviours. So even when we are aware, these covert manipulation tactics are often done in a way where we actually betray ourselves due to their covert betrayal towards us. The narcissist's covert behaviour is subtle and it is damaging. And one of the first of their covert behaviours is that gaslighting, which is an insidious form of psychological abuse to get you to question and doubt your own thoughts, your own feelings, your own opinions, your own perspective, your own history. They will tell you that something happened that never actually happened. And they will tell you that something didn't happen that did happen. And you begin to betray yourself because you begin to question yourself. You begin to question your memory and your thoughts and your feelings. And the narcissist continues to get away with their behaviour. Narcissistic individuals tend to use a lot of passive-aggressive behaviour so that they can come at you with that backhanded compliment where it seems like they're offering you that praise or that constructive feedback, when what they're actually doing is insulting you, and they're getting you to question your motives, your intentions, what you're wearing, what you could do better. They also use things such as the silent treatment with that passive aggressive behaviour. And when they fall silent on you, you betray yourself because you're ruminating about them and what you've done to offend them and what you could have done to upset them and how you can make it up to them, not recognising that they're using that silent treatment to manipulate you. We can all fall silent when we've been hurt or when we're not sure of what to say to somebody. With a narcissist, they've received that narcissistic injury because you either said no to them and this offended them, or you called them out on their behaviour and this offended them. That's just two examples of why a narcissistic individual will happily fall silent on you. Narcissists in the beginning, they usually admire certain qualities within you, and they latch on to these qualities and they shower you with that attention, affection, support and praise and recognition while they can join you for the ride. However, because deep down they're very envious people, they become extremely offended and envious of the qualities that they once admired within you, and they seek to destroy these for you. And they go all out to withhold attention, affection and support, to punish you for doing the things that they once admired within you. If you had great relationships with your friends and family and they once admired this and latched on, and then they seek to destroy those relationships with your friends and family for you, yet because they start withholding, you begin to believe that you might be the problem, you might have caused something, so you can go chasing after them. And if you get to a point where you've just had enough of their behaviour, you're sick to death of their behaviour, so you stop chasing after them, you start withholding from them, they play the victim. They claim that you're the one that no longer cares about them. So you question who you are and your motives and your intentions, and if you're the bad person. They use triangulation. They compare you off against other people. Narcissistic parents will do this with their children, comparing them to other children, their own children, their siblings, or comparing them to their friends. They compare you to others to the point where you begin to compare yourself. You begin to feel those pangs of jealousy. You begin to wonder what's wrong with you. They spread rumours about you. They gossip about you. So you feel like you're always having to defend yourself and explain yourself to other people. And they're always in your headspace as you're trying to work out what they're going to do next. They project out onto you. Narcissistic individuals can be some of the most stubborn, awkward, selfish people you could ever meet. Yet they play the victim in the reality they created. So as soon as you stand your ground, as soon as you've had enough of their behaviour, as soon as you say no more, they accuse you of being awkward and selfish, not caring. So you wonder if you're the one that's the issue, whether you're the one that genuinely doesn't care enough about them. They will go all out to provoke you, to gain a reaction from you, so that they can blame everything on you. They will use reactive abuse to their advantage. We're human. We can naturally get wound up. We can naturally get frustrated. We can naturally get annoyed, and we can naturally react in a negative manner. We are all capable. However, most people tend to manage to keep a hold of themselves, but a narcissistic individual knows exactly what to use against you to push you past your limits until you snap. And then as soon as you do, they stand back, act all innocent, and blame you for causing all the issues. As soon as you shout at them, as soon as you throw something at them, as soon as you storm out, only you take responsibility. You feel bad, you feel guilty, you feel like you're the abusive one, and like you need to make it up to them. They go all out to lie through omission. So they leave out important information to stop you from making an informed choice so that they can continue doing the things that they believe they're entitled to do. And as you get suspicious, you might start going through their things to try and find the information that your instincts are telling you you know, but you don't know, but you want to know. And it drives you into becoming that detective. And then as soon as you find the information that you didn't really want to believe and you go to them and confront them, they just turn around and say, wow, you've been through my things. I thought I could trust you. So then you recognise that you've invaded their personal space and begin to question who you are rather than what's happening to you around them. They make those unfair comparisons about you to others to destroy your confidence and self-esteem and your abilities within yourself. So you start to back off. It's quite natural in life not to feel enough. And they will go all out to make sure you don't feel enough. So you don't believe you can achieve something. So that you dim your own light for them. When it comes to being around people who bring the worst out in you, who bring a side out in you that you don't like, they are not the kinds of people you want to be around, especially when they don't take responsibility for any part they play. They pass all the blame onto you. When you're going all out to bring your best out in someone because you care about them, don't want to be around them if they're bringing the worst out in you. Just like you're trying to bring your best out in others, there are other people who will bring the best side out in you. We can all have two sides to us. We can all have frustrations and inconvenience and jealousy. With a narcissist, it's a pervasive pattern of behaviour. It's who they are. And when you're around them for long enough, you often end up believing you're the narcissistic one, which is a good sign that usually you're not, because you're aware of your behaviour and you don't like your behaviour and you want to change your behaviour. You want to become a better person. You can learn from your mistakes. Narcissistic people just blame everyone else, scapegoat somebody else, and move on to someone who's unaware of their behaviour. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour, to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have several books out on Amazon: 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People If You Cannot Go No Contact, a Narcissists Handbook, which is the ultimate guide to understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, and how to create boundaries around those who have no respect for your boundaries. They'll be in the description also if you'd like to go and check them out. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.